Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the motherfucking show. I am your wonderful, wonderful host, the Ray Bay. Welcome to TTM News. I think the first time we did this bullshit. I think it was called TMM, and I don't know how the fuck I fucking fucked that all on up. But it's quite all right. It's quite all right. I didn't even fuck it up this time. This time we got shit flowing correctly. And I made sure to write it right. Wait, I thought I saved that bitch. Oh, well, I guess I fucking didn't. Must not have saved it. TTM. So, there we are. All right. I don't know how the fuck that didn't happen, but welcome to TTM News. Let me bring on my co-anchor, Mr. Pastor Taylor, the atheapologist expert. Woo woo! Welcome to the show, sir.
What's cracking?
How you doing, partner?
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to hear. So there's been some great things going on in the TTM network right now, and one of the greatest things is I have some footage of a very startling event that happened the other day. I come to an epiphany with this event. Apparently, you know what I'm talking about, right, Taylor? Why don't you give us some background on it?
Is that when you made your name for yourself in the atheist community?
Yes, apparently I made a name for myself in the atheist community. I am now.
You represented them.
I am now a hated Negro amongst the leftist community and the atheist community, whatever the fuck that shit is. All right. So I was in this motherfucking video here, and I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see. Yeah, we can see. All right, cool. Let me get back to that screen. So I was up in this motherfucking video here and shit. Well, this guy was having a little debate with this guy. This is the wonderful host here. I'm not going to talk any trash about him because, I mean, be honest with you, he's the fucking host of the fucking show. All right. I'm on this show called the Pathetic Atheist. Oh, excuse me, Empathetic Atheist. Excuse me. I said I wasn't going to talk any shit, but I lied. This guy posted a little thing, a link a bob for the after show on his fucking platform and what have you. And that's fine. He'd already said I'm not coming back on the fucking show. Cool. I don't really give a shit. Still going to support the motherfucking show because I am not an asshole. I am the asshole. I am the motherfucking Ray Bay. So I was in this conversation, having this beautiful conversation where I was outnumbered by this liberal, this liberal, this liberal, this liberal, and this liberal right here. This guy right here was nowhere to be fucking found. He's another fellow TTM member, and he was just fucking absent, but they just threw him in the fucking crowd to try to make the screens look full during the fucking chat, make it look like there was actually people having a fucking conversation, when really, he was fucking M.I. motherfucking A. Fucking Saunders was MIA, but it's all right. It's all right. I don't care. And I'm sure if he wasn't MIA, if he was around for the conversation, he would have put his 2 fucking cents on in there with his Canadian ass. I know James. I know him. He would have definitely stepped on in and be like, hey, oi!
Without
question. Oi! You guys are ganging up on Ray Bay. Oi! I can just...
Tomorrow's journey is planned out.
Seething at the fucking... just seething with rage. I can hear him seething with rage, just like I was seething with rage before and after this motherfucking video. I was seething with rage the day before because I had been being censored by the left, and I'm not like on some Facebook level shit, not like social media, like Facebook's coming along, it's like, hey, guy. That shit you're posting is bullshit.
Yes, my liege.
Because the last video that I tried to post on Facebook, they said it was sexual content. It was of Hunter Biden getting a foot job from some chick while he's smoking meth. But that's neither here nor there. This video right here, though, is probably perhaps my finest work to date in my body of work. So I'm going to play it without further ado and let you guys view it in its entirety, and then Taylor and I will go through and we will deconstruct this video, where I went right, where I went wrong. Me personally, I don't think I was ever wrong at one point in time in this video, except for when I exploded. I do feel bad about that. I understand my anger is an issue, and that's something I want to work on. But I'm gonna work on my steps. I'm gonna get to the root and branch of my fucking anger. At the end of the day, I was 100% right in how I fucking felt. But here we go.
Ready, fire. Yes, sir. Full sail.
God's
Taylor, what the hell is that noise in the background?
All right, man, I'm muted. Hold up.
I shall continue.
Go ahead, man. Throw it.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, shit, I'm talking about the hell is that noise?
I mean,
That has nothing to do with physiological issue, whereas
If they
sex is a biological issue.
if they still walking around with that third leg in between their two legs, I mean,
That
they
has
still
nothing
men.
to do with gender. Gender is an expression.
I don't know about all that.
Well,
You're
I don't
exactly
walk
correct.
around, I don't walk around acting like a lady.
You're right, because you
I
would
don't
be a
walk
cis
around
man.
acting like a lady. I don't sound like a lady. I biologically grew into this voice.
Okay,
Come on, bro. I
Justin.
biologically grew into this voice. That's how
I'm
that's
done.
how I. All right, Christian.
yeah, that, bro, that.
Actually, I'll say one more thing before I go. Once we start
Yeah, say
making
one
fun
more
of
time.
trans people openly on a supposedly progressive atheist platform, yeah,
I'm not making fun of trans people. You think
So what were you
Whatever.
doing?
I wasn't making fun of trans people?
Who are you making fun of?
Nobody. But it don't matter. It don't matter. I don't know any trans
You were
people. I don't
mocking
care.
somebody.
I wasn't mocking anyone. I was making a female voice. I was saying, he said something about biology, and I said I didn't biologically come into this voice. Wasn't mocking anyone. Wasn't mocking anyone. If you go back and look, I didn't mock anyone. I didn't mention anyone's name. I didn't say.
You said I don't
trans.
walk around acting like I'm a lady. That
Yeah, I
specifically
definitely
states
don't.
trans
Yeah, I'm
people.
a man because I'm a man. Because I'm a man.
You get angry very quickly.
It's real.
Oh, eat a dick, faggot. All right, you get angry very quickly. Eat a fucking dick. You was hiding your face the entire time, motherfucker. You were hiding your face the entire motherfucking time, and you talking about me getting angry really quickly. You sure don't know how to show your fucking face when you want to talk shit about somebody, when you want to debate somebody. This is one of the assholes that was decided to be in the fucking chat. Where's he at? Where's he at? Which one is he? This dickhead right here in the middle. Here, let me finish playing that.
We're done with that.
We're done with that.
That guy was a fucking douchebag.
Yeah. I apologize to any listener who was sitting on here and hearing that. I apologize. He won't be back on.
Good.
No.
At least he conceded that Donald Trump is not for the LGBTQ community. As he
That was a
stated
lie. I
previously.
never said that at all. Why would I say that?
No. See.
Well,
that's-
that ruined my night.
don't let it ruin your night, bro.
Damn.
This shit happens all the fucking time.
It's like
Typical Trump
You
supporter.
did it.
Wait,
yelling
let me
racial
mute my shit.
epithets on your show is basically what he just did.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. That was.
He
that
looked
was-
mad as shit.
that was blood.
He did,
That
you know why he looks like that?
Didn't even know.
You know why he looks like that? Because he know he was wrong.
Here, go back. Come on. Let's listen. After you're kicked out, let's listen.
Right
to
there,
this
right there. You see this? You
Let's
see this
see the
fucking look?
effect that you had on these people.
You see the look on his face right here?
Let's look at the damage you caused, right, babe? Go
Look
back.
at that look. Look at that look on his fucking face. That right there says it the fuck off. That right there says it the fuck off. Nigga, you knew what the fuck you was doing. Come on now, Justin. You knew what the fuck you was doing. You think you fucking slick. You be trying to have a motherfucker hop up on your show. And you didn't even ask me to come on your show. I hopped in there on my own free will. Why? Because I want to see you succeed. Why? Because I want to bring a conversation. But what I thought I was going to be walking into was a conversation. Instead, what I walked into was babyface McFuckerton over here. That's what I walked the fuck into. Trying to act like he was fucking Captain Smart. Listen here, young man. Let me say this real quick. You are what, a child to me. You are a fucking child. You are not even a man. You are a child, Christian. You're a fucking baby. That's what the fuck you are. You just graduated fucking high school. These liberal ideas, this liberal ideology that you have in your fucking brain, this is going to be something that will come and fucking go. Because believe me, I used to be a fucking liberal. I used to want to fucking grow trees. I wanted to fucking just fucking let all the gays get married and fucking run around and frolic in the streets with their dicks out and shit and fucking each other. I wanted to be that nigga. I wish the best for the entire world, and I wanted the worst, those who are against such things and against such ideology, to fucking vanish and die. Well, the name of this podcast is called Empathetic Atheist. But I've renamed the show to Pathetic Atheist because there is nothing empathetic about this person's program. If you bring me on the show, well, not even bring me on the show, you allow me to be on the show, and then you have a series of atheists, a series of leftists, try to gangbang me and shit, and then you got this little pissant right here, this guy, fucking liberal, was what I call him, liberal fucking Ben Shapiro. That's what the fuck he was. That's what he was. Hell, I even alluded to how his mannerisms, one of the little mannerisms. The fact of the matter is, that's what he said. He said it, and Ben Shapiro says the same thing. It's like you watched Ben Shapiro and you said, you know what? I am going to be that motherfucker, but I'm going to be a liberal. I'm going to come out with my statistics. I'm going to come out with my so-called facts, while you have nothing in your fucking hands but your feelings and your emotions. Now, a little background about myself in that motherfucking video. I was tired. I was kind of beat the fuck up. My voice was hoarse. It was just like all over the fucking place. Matt, I see you there in the background, brother. You are fucking late like a motherfucker. Late ass. But it's all good.
He was busy doing gay guy stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. He's probably jerking off. All right, I'm gonna bring Matt on. Matt, we're going to be dissecting this video first, then we'll get to talking about you.
I was operating.
All right, bye, Nick. Continue operating in the background.
Yeah, let's see the damage that you caused. Like they're all reflecting on the damage your presence had in their liberal realm. So I was enjoying after you get kicked out.
They couldn't believe what was going on. You know, look at this.
They're like, what the fuck is this? Why are there people that don't agree with us? Let's see it. Go where you get kicked out and everyone's like, their nights are ruined and what he did was offensive. What he did was atrocious.
My face right here, I knew what the fuck I was talking about. This guy talking about he doesn't know what he's talking about. No, I knew what I was talking about. This is my face when I usually know what the fuck I'm talking about. I have a face when I don't know what I'm talking about, and it usually goes like this. This is my face when I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I look dead at the fucking screen. I probably was looking at my face the entire time. I swear, when we be in these motherfucking chats, I don't even be looking at other people for the most part. 90% of the motherfucking time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably looking at my fucking face. Or if the person that if it's somebody that's really have a good engaging conversation and shit and something, a good topic, then I'm looking at them. Usually Taylor is he has a good fucking topic to talk about. I'll be looking at him and shit, just be paying attention and shit so I can hear a little better. But that whole entire conversation, I was just looking at the glory, the magnificence of the motherfucking Ray-Ban in that motherfucking moment. Let's replay that moment real quick. Because that was, that right there was the moment they
a logical issue.
If they still walking around with that third leg in between their two legs, I mean,
that has nothing to do with gender. Gender is an expression.
I don't know about all that.
Well,
you're exactly.
So here's where my problem with that fucking point came from. Gender is an expression. Gender is not an expression. Let's look up what fucking gender is. It's definitely not an expression, Mr. Watkins. And this is where you're fucking wrong. Talking about gender is an expression. Is an expression. Either of the two sexes, male and female, especially when considered with reference to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. The term is also used more broadly to denote a range of identities that do not correspond to established ideas of male and female.
They modified the dictionary. They're at
They
war with
modified
words.
it. It looked like it looks like they. All right.
Yeah,
so-
they're at war with words and even languages like Spanish and shit that only cater to two genders. But yeah, so let's look at the damage that you caused those people. It goes on forever. It goes on for a few minutes.
It really goes on for a few minutes. They talk shit about me.
You revealed your presence to them. They've acknowledged your presence was there, and they got rid of it once they realized, holy shit, this is the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is the boogeyman. They get rid of you.
This is the fear that we have when black people find out the truth.
The fear of a black planet.
You have a former racist. You have this fucking high school graduate, this recent high school graduate, fucking child, this preschooler, fucking KKK in a preschool trying to school me on fucking knowledge and shit. These two assholes try to school me on fucking systemic racism. So we're conversating about systemic racism, and these two assholes have a hard on for trying to say my blackness is not enough of an experience. My black experience is not enough to denounce the oppression of black people.
How did that Caucasian told you that?
This Caucasian right here, this racist, this former racist.
No, the other one. Which Caucasian told you that your blackness was anecdotal?
The both of them. They both told me that. They both told me that it was anecdotal.
Which white? That white one?
Yeah, that white
Caucasian
one.
Or that
this clearly white guy, and this I don't know what the fuck he is.
These are white caucasoids telling you that your blackness is anecdotal to systemic racism and doesn't. Right. And then they're playing the soy boys and shit when you talk about the transgender. I told you about the pyramid, right? Like if like we have the pyramid with the whites at the base, right? We hold the world on our shoulders, and then all y'all get up, right? You got your Mexicans above the whites. You got your blacks above the Mexicans. You got your Asians. I think you guys might be above Asians. I'm not 100%.
Oh yeah, we're definitely above Asians. You got me.
But the Jews at the top, the very top, with the gays and then the Jews. So if you got a black guy making fun of the gays up top, right? You need to know your place. You can make fun of the Asians and the Mexicans and the whites, right, but you can't go up, right? The Jews are the eye on that pyramid. If you start making fun of Jews, you're done. But if you make fun of the people below you, like the Mexicans and the Asians and the whites, these guys, that's what you did, right, man? You went out of your place, man. You started talking about gay people. You got out of place with that shit. You can't. What? They're a protected class above yours. They're PC protected. Their PC status is higher than yours.
You know what? You're right. You're right, Taylor. You know what? Go ahead, Matthew.
Like my understanding is that all of the real troublemakers, the official troublemakers, got in trouble with the empathetic Asian show. I recently got allowed back, but I was banned for like 2 months because not in a show, but in a group call. I got in trouble during the messenger group calls, and this guy was bugging me. I was saying this is what a soul is, and he was like that, telling me that like he defining it like a mythological thing, like it's not real, like it's a mythological phantom thing. And I was like, no, I'll tell you what it is. And he was like, well, tell me how the soul can be that. And I said, tell me your definition of the soul. He's like, based on any definition, how can the soul be what I call it? And God was like, based on any definition of what a soul could be, how could it be what I'm saying it is? This is what I did. I was like really frustrated, so I wanted to shut it up. So I went to the bathroom, and I didn't do anything. I turned off the camera. And I said, count how long it takes me to pee. And I was asking the time how long it takes me because I have a really big bladder. I have like the biggest bladder out of all the guys I know. My bladder is so big, and the host didn't see it, but the snitch was James. Get like a guy that knows us. He was just getting troublemaking.
Yeah, man. Come on, dude.
He went and snitched, and he exaggerated. He probably told the guy that it was like a really big deal. And the other guy that didn't know me in the chat, it was just being like, thought it was funny and ridiculous. Like, what is happening? But they offended me by not letting my definition of the word be any definition of the word. The guy would not let my definition be based on any definition, but it can't be my definition.
How you going to compare it, Matthew? Yes, we acknowledge your gay like banner finger and all the guys I know. We acknowledge that. But how the fuck you gonna compare your appearance on the EA to his? Yours made us fucking embarrassed. You embarrassed the troublemakers.
We all get in trouble. We all got in trouble with
You were an embarrassment.
I'm trying to be respectful because I recently got back and I hope he can let me be on his show. But
you were trying to define a soul, just never got around to defining a soul, did you?
You're gonna fondle some balls? Is that what you're gonna do, Matthew?
All three of us got in trouble with him.
Well, I forgot. Matthew is our resident liberal.
The sympathetic Thea show. You did anything. Like Tyler made a sympathetic Thea show.
Well, of course he is. He's gay.
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna.
He was mean to you, and you made a sympathetic Thea show to mock his show.
I should
we mock him because it's. I know what the words mean. He doesn't know what empathetic means. That's the funny part. When I say sympathetic theist, I know what that means. I know what empathetic means. It's not something I am. I'd have to understand atheism. I can't do it. Nobody can, except for atheists.
You made a really good point because
I can't be an empathetic theist.
Means you see things from other people's point of view, but he does not.
No, come on, you got me hanging on a cliffhanger. I want to see Rayman gets kicked out the show. And all these people are reacting to, they're like in shock of what just happened. And the damage. Throw that shit back up, man. I gotta see this. He said, that ruined my night.
I just must
say it ruined their night. It was just like,
Matthew, Matthew, I want you to throw an ice cube. Throw an ice cube in your goddamn pants and watch how this shit is done. Watch the results of what he did on the Empathetic Atheist show. This is how you go and talk to people that are closed-minded.
All right, this is how it's done.
Turn the camera off, and I was just
Matthew.
on them stuff to them to stop.
Matthew, have you seen it? Oh yeah, that's right. I did have Matthew in the background. Matthew, have you seen this yet?
I was changing his heart and mind.
Okay.
Matthew, watch this shit.
I changed his heart and mind.
Matthew, shut up and watch this shit, man. For fuck's sake.
Your mic is muted now.
Sociological issue, whereas sex is a biological issue.
If they still walking around with that third leg in between their two legs, I mean,
that has nothing to do with gender. Gender is an expression.
I don't know about all that.
You're exactly correct.
I don't walk around acting like a lady.
You're right, because you
I
would
don't
be a
walk
cis
around
man.
acting like a lady. I don't sound like a lady. I biologically grew into this voice.
Okay,
come on, bro. Biologically grew into this voice. That's how. That's how. All right, Christian.
Actually, I'll say one more thing before I go. Once we start making fun of trans people openly on a supposedly progressive atheist platform, yeah.
Oh, you in trouble, Mr. Show Owner. You broke the rules. You violated community standards. Look and put his finger up. No, rewind it where he starts. This is supposedly an atheist progressive program.
Right.
Got somebody out here. You got an alien. You got an alien here.
How dare you have a program where you allow people to speak? Wait, where's the finger? Here, oh, here's the finger. There it is. There's the finger.
There he is. Right, that's it.
I'm screenshotting.
A progressively atheist platform, supposedly, with people talking about transgenders.
That's screenshotted. I'm gonna crop that out. That's gonna be a meme.
How dare this speech be occurring to my ears?
And this is like he looks like he's being chastised. He has the arm being.
Look at it. Yeah, zoom in on Justin's face. Look at it. I'm being scolded.
I can't have these wild cards on my show. They're going to ban me. They're going to banish me. The leftists are going to banish me.
There you go, Justin. You get canceled for this, Justin. Be careful.
I'm going to get canceled. And did you hear what homie said later on? And he was like, and Justin's like, well, there's 10 times things. There's things 10 times worse seen on fucking YouTube. And you are 100% correct on that, Justin. There are things said 10 times worse than what I fucking said. And I didn't even say much of anything. I said, if they still got fucking dick between their fucking legs and you guys made me, I'm gonna be real. I'm real. Y'all got me. Y'all kind of made me feel bad. But you know what? That's one of the things that I have an issue with, and this is where my anger burns up from, is because I allow people to dictate how I fucking feel about myself and the things that I fucking do and how I live my life and what I do. And that's one of the things I gotta fucking stop doing is fucking allowing people to dictate my opinions and myself. And that's why I went on this crusade to think for myself, to go against the motherfucking grain, to not move like the fucking herd and shit and a herd mentality. But you know, it is what it is. They had me feeling bad for a second. I felt bad after that, but I only felt bad for this part. Oh, I think everybody's seen
trans people openly on a supposedly progressive atheist platform. Yeah.
Boy, bye.
I'm not making fun of trans
I felt
people.
bad for this part.
Think?
So what were
Whatever.
you doing?
I wasn't making fun of trans people.
Who are you making fun of?
He was a dick.
Nobody. But it don't matter.
I mean,
It don't matter. I don't know any trans
You
people.
were
I don't
mocking
care.
somebody.
I wasn't mocking anyone. I was making a female voice. I was saying he said something about biology.
Hey, Justin, who the fuck do you think you're interrogating?
I was saying he said something about. I wasn't mocking anyone.
Hold on, where's it at? There it is.
Look, well, you start raising your voice. Go back.
Man,
Come on,
I don't
man.
know
Give
any
it.
trans
You
people.
were
I don't
mocking
care.
somebody.
And
I
this,
wasn't mocking anyone. I was making.
he
a
was
female
interrogating
voice.
me, and this is why I got angry, because he started interrogating me as if I did something mortally vile. And he just was like he's interrogating me for murder or rape or some shit. And I'm sitting there like, are you interrogating me?
That I agree with you. That was not mocking anybody. You were making a point. You were
Matt, how did you become
that's
unfucking
what
muted?
like
I
us-
muted you.
Like,
I
oh,
unmuted you.
no, I'm saying like you're making a point, and that's why people like the normies, like the common people, the commoners are not at our level. We are our brains are more evolved than everyone else because we're not like thinking everything's bad.
All right,
about
listen to
somebody.
this. Listen to how he fucking interrogates.
And people that think it's bad about us actually do.
Now, me mad again.
Art to make it bad about somebody, but that's not us. We don't have a bad about anybody. We just
Right.
do our thing and like why joke around.
Man, it's never going to end. Mute him.
I muted him already.
All right.
Matter. I don't know
All
any
right.
trans
You
people.
were
I don't
mocking
care.
somebody.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at
I
the way
wasn't mocking.
the conviction in his voice.
But it don't matter. It don't matter. I don't know any trans
You
people.
were
I don't
mocking
care.
somebody.
Like you're my fucking father.
I
Who the
wasn't
fuck are
mocking
you?
anyone. I was making a female voice. I was saying he said something about biology, and I said I didn't biologically come into this voice.
I mean, straight up accusing me.
I wasn't mocking anyone. Wasn't mocking anyone.
And I wasn't.
If you go back and look, I didn't mock anyone. I didn't mention anyone's name. I didn't say.
You said I don't
trans.
walk around acting like I'm a lady.
Yeah, I don't. I walk around acting like
You
a
don't
fucking
care,
lady.
man, because I'm a man. Because I'm a
Because
man.
he wouldn't listen.
You get angry very quickly.
Hey, eat a dick, faggot. I'm gonna say it the fuck again. I don't care. Eat a
We're
dick.
done with that.
Well, you get angry really easily.
That guy was a fucking douchebag.
Let's listen to the rest of this
I
bullshit.
apologize to any listener who's sitting on here and hearing that. I apologize. He won't be back on.
Yeah, I won't be.
No.
You're right.
At least he conceded that Donald Trump is not for the LGBTQ community, as he stated previously.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What this asshole says.
As he stated for the LGBT.
No.
At least
that I apologize. He won't be back on. No.
At
Right
least
here.
he conceded that Donald Trump is not for the LGBTQ community, as he stated previously.
So first and foremost, that is a 100% bona fide motherfucking lie. Because if you watch that whole motherfucking video and you got and when we got up to that part where we were talking about transgender rights, I said President Trump said he wasn't going to do nothing about transgender rights. What you guys talking about? So then they start talking about the thing in the fucking Obamacare bill and shit, and where he was where hospitals can deny people for being transgender. And so I don't know anything about that fucking bill. I don't know anything about that bill. You got to show it to me. You got to show me what's in it, what it details, and all that other good jazz. As like another guy, another fucking one of these liberals, he got upset and was like, "Well, Donald Trump is against transgenders." Well, you got to show me what the bill says. Show me where it says hospitals can deny someone for being transgender specifically, because see, the federal government does recognize transgender people. They have recognized transgender people since guess what? Guess when? 1981. So I don't fucking know where these people are coming up with this fucking news and this motherfucking information and shit. but I need to see the fucking bill where he denies rights to transgender people. Saying something and showing me something are two separate things. And that's how I fucking feel about it. And this motherfucker, who was the one that said that? The dickhead in the middle, right? Yeah, this dickhead right here. I even came at his fucking neck. I told him, you need to be quiet. You ain't even showing your face right now. So this conversation is between people who can show their fucking face. He want to sit there in the background and be cheerleading and shit, and be all on Baby Huey's fucking nuts and shit, Baby Shapiro's balls. But I guess. All right. And then they proceeded further into this video. They said way more shit.
Yeah, from the get-go.
No, he
Talking about from the get.
That is why I was very selective.
And Gibson,
theological issue, whereas
whoever
sex
saved
is a
this
biological.
fucking video, I'm gonna say his name. James Gibson was very smart to leave off what Justin said in his fucking video. I'm not saying it about him, but what I know of Trump supporters, when they get upset like that, something must have happened to them where they were forcibly raped from behind.
Can you believe the audacity?
The motherfucking audacity, the goddamn caucasity of this motherfucking man. The audacity, of this man.
The caucasity.
And just to sweeten the deal, I'm going to show all you human beings out there him saying this shit, the portion that was left out of this fucking video. Because like I said, I'm upset with myself, but I'm even more upset with how they fucking responded to me. As if I was just this terrible human being, this terrible individual.
You must have got raped in the butt as a child, is what they said.
I didn't get raped in the butt as a child. So thankfully, I dodged that bullet. I was going to troll and shit in the chat and be like, yeah, I was molested as a kid.
They're conflating Trump supporters with homosexuals. Can you believe the audacity? And then they're in the name of defending homosexuals, they're conflating Trump supporters with homosexuals. That's usually what happens with them.
The crazy part is, he's trying to say that I'm a closet homosexual. I am bisexual. So there was the irony in what he, there was a lot of irony in what he said, and a lot of when I heard that, I went back. I did go back. I wanted to see what happened. And I said to myself, damn, I did look bad. But with hindsight, and you, Taylor, thank you. I appreciate you and a few other people. And Nilesh, I really thought I was wrong. I honestly thought I was wrong. I was like, damn, maybe I did offend somebody. Maybe I did.
You made us proud. You made us proud.
Yeah, and that's
we're proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of me too, because I really can't believe where the fuck is this fucking video at? Did he get rid of it? He probably got rid of it.
We've never been able to be this. I'll never be able to be a white guy. They're shocking the other white people. I'll never be able to do it.
No, he must have deleted the video. He must have deleted it. Because even he knows he said what he said it was wrong in there.
Didn't he save the clip?
Oh, I'm about to
go back to the reactions. What are the reactions after you're booted out, besides Justin's apology?
All right, hold on. Justin's apology to Christian. Where is that fucking video?
The apology. Well, Christian came at him like, bro, you can't be doing this. This is sacrilege to our atheist friends.
Yeah, right. How can you have people like that on your platform? Justin acting like I ruined his fucking life.
Yeah, virtue signal.
But I set up your fucking day. Did I set up your day, guy? Come on now. You don't even make any fucking sense. And you let this fucking kid come in there and run your fucking show. Don't let no child run your show. You're a grown ass man, dude. You're a whole fucking man. I support you because you're a fucking man. You want to know why I don't support this child? Because he's a fucking child. He has parents. He's got parents that could do shit for him.
Yeah, man. He live at home with them.
Right. He lives at home with his fucking parents. He was in his
There ain't
bedroom.
no way that motherfucker 18 years old living outside his house. He's only been 18 a couple of months.
Where is that fucking video?
He didn't sick his mom on you, right? But you exposed it, right?
Has it been that long? How long ago was that? It was like
you exposed him some right?
Hey.
Contradicting worldviews.
Oh, here it is. Found it. Here's the tail end of the fucking video. Let me pause that. Let that John stew and load.
Then we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about Amy Coney Barrett's butt.
Her butt?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She got a dunk?
Yeah, she does.
Oh.
That's why she got a dog first. That's why she got a seat up on that Supreme Court.
All right. Y'all see it right there?
Yep. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing that one. Oh, hold on. Share screen. Boop. All right. So this was right after I fucking left. Here we go. And I'm gonna play the rest of this shit. This is so I guess Christian came back at this point. You know, cried more like a little baby because that's what he is. He's a fucking baby. You know, he did some more of that after Justin decided to lament a bit. Justin had a little monologue, he had a prickalogue, I like to call it.
2 years ago, so I'm still learning so much.
Yeah.
Oh, what a horrible time to be coming into it.
Well,
everyone is.
You know what? This.
Everyone's
I'm
ruined.
glad this happened because once again, we were shown that stereotypes can be a thing.
This is where he says it.
And Trump supporters typically act like that. That's what you can expect when getting on with somebody who is adamantly against anything other than their president.
Well, I do agree with him on one thing. He is like his president.
Yeah.
Narcissistic, angry, doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I think that's what.
Oh shit.
Why a lot of people do like him. And it isn't everybody, you know, some people are just very passionate about the abortion issue where it's a one thing. Like Greg was talking about, you know.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing it. And I think some of them do have kind of, like he's talking about, really mixed feelings about it and perhaps feel guilty about it.
I've noticed that, again, this is all new to me, but from what I have observed, it seems like most people are single issue voters, and whoever is on their side of what they think, they're going to vote for them no matter what, regardless of.
Here's the thing: this is statistically speaking. I'm not saying that this is the case with him. What's up, Christian? This is statistically speaking that typically when somebody is that adamant about that specific topic,
right here,
they've either had a.
Come on. Don't fuck with me. Don't fucking fuck with me, Facebook. Quit dicking me around. I got Cox Wi-Fi.
Event in their life where they were forced upon, and he felt like a woman at the time when he didn't want to be, or he is very curious about it himself.
That's a good point.
I don't know if that's always the case, honestly.
No, I never said.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat. I like Kat. You know what she didn't do? She didn't trash talk me, but I sense the hint of disappointment in her voice because she's seen me in conversations before. I have conversated with these people. I've had a good fucking time. I have conversated. I've talked. I feel like now that I see this nigga's face right here, fucking Justin, now that I see what his true what he really thinks of a Trump supporter, I'm going to show you exactly how Trump supporters act in the face of adversity when they are approached by motherfucking liberals like yourselves and shit. And it is not, and I did not lose my fucking shit because somebody decided to fucking press me about my support of President Trump. I lost my shit because this motherfucker right here decided to interrogate me and accuse me of something I didn't do. And if I made a motherfucking joke on transgender people, the fact that you can say that the reason why Trump supporters act the way I do because we got fucked in the ass, that says no, come on, what the fuck? That was loud. Oh my god.
My bad.
Now you're right.
I got lost in my phone.
That should kill my ears.
Look, they're gonna make homophobic statements, right? They're gonna accuse you being a fag now. That's what they do, man. They know there's something wrong with that shit. You made fun of the gay people, so now they're gonna start accusing you of being a faggot too, because they know there's something wrong with that shit.
Exactly. Kat, I want to thank you. I'm glad you said I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily true because see, that shows that you have you do think outside the box. Justin, you are a fucking fraud. Okay, I and I'm gonna say this, Taylor. I'm gonna say what I said earlier to you. The fact that he has Black Lives Matter hanging out in his background and shit, that fucking offends me. That really, truly, fucking offends me. I don't think that is feasible to the fucking conversation. You want Black Lives to matter? Then when you have black voices on your fucking platform, on your podcast, you shut the fuck up and let them fucking talk. You don't butt in and tell them that their fucking black opinion, their black experience don't matter. I should roll on. Let me roll the tape on back to that. How long ago was that in the video?
I think James said it was at 155.
You said 155?
Well, that's what James was saying earlier.
Well, thank you, James.
My daughter's tits when she grows up.
I wouldn't say that shit either.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. That was one instance. This was them chastising me.
So I think it assumes rational.
I didn't chastise them. They were interrogating me, and then once I realized it was an interrogation, that's when I started getting upset.
So we should just let Biden, continue to run our economy.
Where's that?
Bad things happen.
Well, there's a lot of that.
Bad news, Biden.
Oh, I was ordering these wonderful, lovely headsets right here, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I was in my phone.
I wanted to come in a little bit earlier, but it was pretty busy, so I popped out.
Here, I gotta say this, young man. Well, then you should have gone to bed. Okay, you big baby, you should have gone to bed. A goo goo motherfucking gaga. You should have goo goo gaga your ass right the fuck to bed. What the fuck was you doing up so goddamn late? Your parents should have came in there and fucking spanked you.
Announcement, if I may, Justin.
I thought he was going to say penis.
When you refer to me from now on, you'll have to add a title.
El Conquistador.
That's fun. It's more efficient.
It was at that moment I realized this kid was going to be a fucking problem. I realized this kid was going to be a motherfucking problem. I said, all right, if I stay in this conversation and this turns the way I think it's going to turn, I might not have a good fucking night, or he's not going to have a good fucking night. I had a much better night.
Official than that. You'll have to say the ACA's
Say that again.
own.
Ah.
Because I will be a host on the Nonprofits podcast.
Oh, look at you! Yay!
That's cool.
That is freaking awesome. Good for you, man.
The Nonprofits.
Hey, if you see my fucking face, you see my face? Unfucking phased.
Show his face. Show his face. Show his face. This is marvelous news. This motherfucker barely wiped his own ass yet, and he's already a host on the Atheist Experience.
Here.
Let's give a round of applause.
Here's my face when he's giving that information, and everybody's in there fucking clapping their fucking hands like a fucking seal and shit. And here's me, and here's him. He's just fucking. He's drinking it on in. He's drinking it all right on fucking. Yo, I'm going to be the new host.
That's wonderful news.
Yeah, right. Yeah! Fight the power, bro.
I'm gonna call that motherfucker.
I am unfucking phased by this news. I mean, and the reason why I was unfazed because I don't know.
I gotta get that guy out of that shit hole he's put himself in. He's going to atheists. Dude, atheists don't have boundaries and shit. Why do you think the atheists are rolling with a kid? He's 17, man. He
It's
just turned
crazy,
18.
He's a fucking child. I didn't even know he was a child. I thought he was a grown man. I thought I was having a conversation with a grown man. I can't.
Yeah, like he's like he's like Patton Oswalt, like a little lesbian. But no, he's really a kid.
Oh, all right. I got to get to my.
Via the ACA.
I've never seen that before. Who hosts that one?
It used to be Jeff D and Dennis Lube.
I was unfazed. I didn't realize how unfazed I was.
Me and some other people came together to do rotational hostings. So, we're doing test runs right now, and
yeah,
I want to say,
once in a while again.
yeah, you'll get. I think today's. Hold on. This would be good information to know offhand, but I'm not prepared. Science is a problem.
So he's giving a lot of background information, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of boring shit that he fucking said. We didn't start talking
while he's
about.
looking that up. John is us. We're sentient. Therefore, John is sentient.
Oh yeah. So then they can start talking about me. When people talk about me,
didn't see
I
it,
get
so
happy. I'm like, yeah, I'm center of attention. I'm
waiting for him to wake up and come walking out.
I'm a bit of a sycophant.
Is that what I was looking at earlier? Because I saw that when I used the link Wes sent me earlier.
Was it a door?
Nobody cares.
I brought it back up there. So.
Let's go to the beginning of that conversation. I stepped out, grabbed dinner. I think we had pizza or some shit like that.
Okay.
On that.
Politics now. It's election season, folks. This religious stuff is fun but not interesting.
Who you voting for, Christian?
Biden.
You shouldn't
vote for one of the two pedophiles.
Do you see my reaction right there?
Yeah,
do you see my whole reaction right there? Look at me. I mean, I let him have his fucking shit. I just was like, I didn't give him shit. I gave him zero shit. I just whatever. All right, whatever. I let him have his fucking shine. I was like, all right, yeah, you go vote for Biden. Go ahead. I guess. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Where is it at? Oh man, I should.
Yeah, you're supposed to vote for Biden. Supposedly.
Understand. All right, hold on.
First is the Supreme Court. Second is climate. Third is the economy.
Has ever demonstrated anything to begin to exist.
Thanks, Ron.
The conceptualization of the apple.
We're both 44. We were done talking about the Bible.
About that. We went about it for 45 minutes, and he changed his first premise.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
Because if he's giving me faulty arguments, then I'm gonna be a faulty.
So that might be a start.
Oh yeah, that's due to. All right, so here's this.
So that might be a start.
Oh yeah, that's due to the pandemic.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't understand why Biden over Trump, if we all know it's
because Trump inherited the economy from the previous president.
Yeah, I don't even know why we're talking about the economy. It's not like the economy is a direct result of who's in office.
The reason why we're talking about the economy is that because that was one of Christian's reasons why he wanted to vote for Biden. He had 3 reasons: the Supreme Court choice, the economy, and what was the other fucking shitty third reason he wanted to vote for Biden? It was some other dumb reason. Here,
Corona.
Was it Corona? His handling of the pandemic. Thanks, Taylor. Oh, you watched it? You watched that shit?
Yeah. We've been watching this shit. We're going over this.
That Biden would. I mean, I gotta say, I don't know if I handled myself in this debate very well. I don't know if I seem very in tune, but that's because my voice was off. My voice was real. My voice was thrown the fuck out from the day before. I was very upset, and like I said, that's one of the things I got to work on, ladies and gentlemen, is my anger. And once I get that shit in tune, I'll probably be a much nicer Ray Bay. you know, I'll still tell the same fucked up jokes and shit. I'll still yank your motherfucking chains from left to right, but I'm gonna do it in a much nicer tone and shit. And when people piss me the fuck off and interrogate me, I'm just gonna fucking clap on them, you know, and they're more than welcome to clap the fuck back.
Be much better at it.
Well, we're currently in a recession, so that might be a start.
Oh yeah, that's due to the pandemic.
Exactly.
And should I say I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I was talking about.
Why Biden over Trump? If we all know it's
because
pandemic's
Trump
fault.
inherited the economy from the previous president.
Yeah, I don't even know why we're talking about the economy. It's not like the economy.
Dude, fuck up. Dude, shut the fuck up. Eat a dick. This guy right here. Eat a bag of motherfucking dicks. Sit in a goddamn corner. You are the fucking worst. You are literally the worst. I mean, look at my fucking face. My face says it all. Why is this nigga talking? The Yumbo literally just said, fucking goddamn economy. I didn't fucking I didn't fucking miss a beat on what he fucking said. The Yumbo said the economy, but the Yumbo brought it the fuck up. And you're saying, why are we talking about the economy? Oh, because I beat him on the fucking economy and the reason why the economy is shit right now. And so now he has nothing to say. So the Yumbo's got to come in there. This dickhead, Dick Eater has to come in there and fucking save Yumbo and from making a mess. But I mean, Christian seems like a very book learned kid, you know.
Economy is a direct result of who's in office in the first place.
Exactly.
That's not entirely true. So we can actually point to the policies that Trump has been implementing that have negatively impacted the economy. And I can actually make a larger economic point on Trump's tax cuts. I don't believe in supply side economics. I don't believe that you can control market flows by artificially stimulating supply through tax cuts and lowering regulations. I think it's faulty. I think it assumes rational actors and it's incorrect.
Okay, Hetty Munster.
So we should just let Biden, you know, continue to run our economy and continue to work deals with these foreign powers in China, take our jobs, send our jobs overseas, and completely disable the middle class with higher taxes.
Outsourcing has gone up under Donald Trump, not down.
Outsourcing has gone up.
Correct.
All right.
So if anyone is sent.
All right, so just so you all know, I don't follow economics. I only care about what goes on in my country, and I only care about people's personal freedoms in this motherfucking country, and I only care about my personal freedoms being infringed upon. And as of right now, having Joe Biden in office will have mine and many other Americans, including yourselves, personal freedoms infringed upon. So I don't follow economics. I don't follow who outsources what, and who brings in what. You know what I'm saying? If people get jobs and shit because Trump is bringing back jobs, cool. If he outsources some motherfucking jobs, cool. He outsources some motherfucking jobs. That's something that's been going on since the day I was born.
Sending jobs to China, it is Donald Trump.
How do you know that? What evidence do you have?
It is factual information that you can Google. I'd love to Google it for you if you'd like to hear it.
Then you speaking out your ass, as far as I'm concerned.
Now I did get a little mad there.
You want me to Google it for you?
I went a little overboard on that one.
That outsourcing is going to bring Donald
there.
Trump. Sure, certainly.
I'm confused. Why would you say he's speaking out of his ass when you have him?
I'll admit right there. You know what I should have did was I should have just kept rocking back and forth in my fucking chair, let him fucking bring out his little funky ass evidence, and just kept my mouth shut the rest of the entire video. But I
provided any evidence contrary to what he just said. It seems like you're speaking out of your ass now.
No, I ain't speaking out my ass. Donald Trump's my president, and I'm trying to figure out.
And first and foremost, it seems like you're speaking out of your ass now. Shut the fuck up, shit for brains. I didn't speak out of my ass. I just denied his fucking evidence right there because I didn't deny his evidence. I just said, hey, well, I don't believe it. I feel like you speaking out of your motherfucking ass. Present me some shit. Present me some statistics. Post them in the John. I'll fucking look at a link and whatnot. If you know any question he asked me, I fucking went and looked it up. I really want to get to the part where I called him fucking liberal Ben Shapiro. Where's that at? Did you see that part?
We called him the liberal Ben Shapiro.
Like one. You sound like.
There it is. There it is.
Surrounded by black people. Great people. Made a lot of friends.
Oh my God, that's it. Go back to that. Go back to that.
Yeah. This is where we got into systemic racism. I don't like economics. I don't talk about it.
No, I'm surrounded by black people. Really great people.
You don't want to know what went through my head just now?
Go ahead, do that
You don't want to know what went through my head right now. I'm gonna post.
I don't know what he don't live in the hood, man. He's surrounded by black people and they got their music playing loud at night and shit. This motherfucker ain't surrounded by no black people.
Look at your ass or some shit like that.
No,
You
that's
from-
remarkably not close.
So you don't understand.
You know what I'm saying? I
A,
like to be like
a serial sexual assaulter who's also racist.
Honest.
You can be honest, but you're still being a hypocrite.
He's a
if you're
serial
gonna talk
sexual
shit about
assaulter.
people who
First
are
and
collecting
foremost,
funds from
the
the
man
government.
ain't been brought up on
I'm
charges.
not talking shit about it.
You
I'm
called
just
them
saying that's what
welfare
he did wrong.
queens and said that Trump shouldn't hire them.
Exactly. What are you talking about?
I
Dude?
was.
That's obviously derogatory. Why? Just admit that you at least.
Wow. Yeah. Did you see this part? Did you see this part?
The evidence is out there. We
If you don't give it to me, I won't believe
Okay,
it.
but you're the one making the argument. So you provide the evidence that you're stating.
Oh no, and I won't take anything y'all say as evidence. How's that sound?
I gave you an article that you'd happily be able to read about the claim that I made earlier.
Hey, your
So
mic.
simple. Hey, listen, you can speak in a low, dumb, monotone voice all you want.
Your mic, Taylor.
You're not trying to outsmart me here.
I don't have to outsmart you. Your points are terrible.
No, my points are not terrible. Your points are just as terrible.
Right.
You're making character attacks on Joe Biden. I don't even know who Joe Biden is.
And you made character attacks on President Trump. So,
but your
that's
points
crazy.
are based
I'm not
off
allowed
of
to make.
opinion. My points are based off.
My thing is, I'm not allowed to make character attacks on Joe Biden, and you're allowed to make character attacks on President Trump without any basis, without any evidence, without any facts, without any statistics. You and I are coming to each other with feelings and emotions. You know what I'm saying? When you're having a debate without any paper in front of you, it's not going to fucking work. That conversation is not going to fucking work. But I understand what this little fucker was doing. He was speaking in a low, nice little tone voice and shit. He had this little big ass, nut ass mic in front of his face. Probably thought it was a dick in front of him. I mean, you know, it could have been a multitude of fucking things that he wanted it to be. I had to meet your mic though. You was getting that feedback and shit. My bad. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know?
Atheists don't smell their own shit. They do the same shit they complain about.
Right.
They have inconsistent ideology, man. It exists in their brains. At the same time, him being that full of shit, go like, you're making character attacks against Biden. We don't personally know Biden, right? Right after he's making a bunch of character attacks on Trump.
Right. And this is the bullshit that fucking really pissed me off because now it's wheeling into that conversation where we were talking about systemic racism.
Economic theory.
Joe Biden is a fucking racist. I don't fucking like him. I don't fucking like him.
So is Donald Trump.
Hold on, one second. So,
like before he was vice president, I sure as hell won't like him if he ever is president.
I'll give you the link to the show, but here I'm just gonna play the short 34-second video, and it does it twice so you can listen. But this is in 1994. He was interviewed on a talk show.
I know about that.
When Ivanka.
Yeah, I know about that.
What does Tiffany have of yours, and what does Tiffany have of Marla's?
Well, I think that she's got a lot of moral. She's really a beautiful baby, and she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will.
Marla was clearly laughing.
He doesn't know if she.
Her mother was literally laughing right there next to him. And I should have mentioned that, but I just didn't. I was just like, no, these niggas is too fucking stupid. They dumb. They don't fucking understand. But their mom is right there next to him laughing. If for the life of me. If for the life of me. If for the fucking life of me.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
This is what they do when I do the same thing.
We don't know if she's got this part yet, but time will tell.
Yo, the man's fucking hilarious. He's fucking
he's fucking disgusting.
You think that's funny?
I have three daughters. I would never say that.
I think it's hilarious.
Why do you think that's funny? What about that is funny?
And I should have said his wife. I should have said her mom was right there laughing also. So she thinks it's funny too.
I don't have children.
Look, I don't have children either, but I also don't say that I want to see my daughter's tits when she grows up.
I wouldn't say that shit either.
Of course, they don't have no children. Man. He is a child.
Your president just did.
Yeah, he said that. All right, that's his business. That's his life.
Right.
What am I?
It's our business when he's
Wait,
the
did-
king.
okay,
He's the
okay, hang
commander.
on, hang on.
He just
Just condemn.
It's not our business, Justin. It's not our business at all. You don't know how to let people live their fucking life, but you want other people to fucking you want to tell other people to respect people's pronouns, to respect people's gender, to respect their fucking what is the other the unsound bullshit? Be able to have a fucking abortion at the cost of every other fucking single person who don't have fucking children, who have a fucking job, who bust their fucking hump for their fucking due in this motherfucking country. You want to take our guns. That's the party you rooting for. No, he rooting for that third party Joe Jorgensen crap. I forgot. But Justin, why the fuck are you even talking? You're in the middle of the fucking road. You're voting for someone who is just another fucking vote for President Trump. My thing is, you need to shut the fuck up. And he does kind of have his little, maybe I should shut the fuck up moment, because I do mention it when he mentions Joe Jorgensen. No, I don't mention that. I believe Christian mentions that.
Hold on a second.
But you could use the same argument for Biden when he talks about black people. You can say that's his business. Biden's views on black people.
If Biden has views on an entire group of people and it is negative, vehemently negative, yeah, he's fucking racist. Taylor.
Yes, sir.
All right, so here's the difference. President Trump is telling a joke about his daughter's legs, saying she's got her mother's legs, and then one day she will have her mother's boobs. That's one thing. That's this man talking about his child, making a joke. Her mother is literally standing next to them, fucking cracking up also. She thinks it's funny because the guy is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna be real. Donald Trump is fucking hilarious. He's funny as shit. I watch his fucking
Funniest man alive.
shit. Right. Facts. He's the funniest man alive, right there above that nut ass nigga Sacha Baron Cohen.
Ran for politics once and became president.
2 times, actually. He ran for president twice.
He said, I ran for politics once and became president. That's just the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
2001, he was unsuccessful. He didn't even.
No, I know it's bullshit, right? But he said it the Trump story. He said, I ran for politics once and they made me president.
Yo, I tell you, man. Yo, he would have really fucked him over in 2001.
Yeah, dude is fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, Donald Trump is funny as hell, man. And I'm just like, he was telling a joke. Like, that's what I got from it. That's what I gleaned from it. I don't know what you guys gleaned from it, but see, this is exactly foreshadowing the exact their reactions. And I should have fucking took heed to that and what I was going to say out of my mouth. But I guess I was fucking tired of the bullshit. I was tired of them trying to talk down to me, tired of them telling me I'm wrong, and I don't get to tell them that they're wrong, and I don't get to tell them about their fucking candidate. And Justin over there in the middle with his fucking vote for President Trump, even though he's voting for Joe Jorgensen, he's just making it known. He's just letting everybody know. Yeah, I'm voting. I'm voting for the faker of the two evils. You know, I'm voting for this third party candidate because I'm so cool. No, nigga. You are over here literally bullshitting around right now. Okay? You're bullshitting around. And this was very foretelling, based off of how they reacted to this.
People is his business then,
Black
right?
community. Argument for Trump. President Trump is for the black community. President Trump is for keeping our borders strong.
Do we want to talk about the millions of dollars?
Be for America first and be a president for the entire rest of the world.
Do we want to talk about the millions?
I sound like a nationalist right there, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? Guess the fuck what? I am a fucking nationalist. This is the United States of America. It's the greatest country in the world. I will never sway from my fucking opinion on that. I'm sorry, but the USA first. We are number one. The rest of you motherfuckers out there in the rest of the world, France, Canada, fucking Africa, hell, even fucking shitty New Zealand and shit. You guys are like number 2, number 10 and below. America has all the number 10 spots, top 10 spots in the fucking entire planet. We got the fucking moon. We own the motherfucking moon. But fuck that.
$1 million in settle. Hold on. Do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the $1 million of settlements that Trump had to put out because he was discriminating and refusing to hire black people to as many businesses?
He didn't want to hire.
But that's fake news.
He
Justin.
hired black people. He hired black people.
Yeah.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to. He didn't want to have welfare queens living in his apartments or whatnot. People on
What's a
Section 8. People
your
on
defense.
Section 8.
Oh my
People on Section
gosh.
8 collecting food stamps and benefits from the
That's why I
government.
don't
dog.
argue politics.
That's what a welfare queen is.
It's a lost
Motherfuckers
cause.
that
Hey, everybody. Third
So
party
you're-
Joe.
I'm surprised they didn't end the fucking shit here. I'm surprised this wasn't the camel that broke the this wasn't the straw that broke the motherfucking camel's back. I literally just call people who are on welfare collecting food stamps, including myself, welfare queens who are gaming the fucking system. President Trump didn't want people gaming the potential people who are gaming the system in his fucking apartment and living off of Section 8 and fucking living a frivolous life while other people were out there in the world in the middle class fucking struggling, busting their ass to make sure they get to live this fucking fancy frivolous life. He just didn't think it was for them. And I agree with him. No, it's not for them. They don't get to live like that. What they can do is bust their fucking ass and make something of themselves and get to live like that. But hey, that was what was going through my head.
Jorgensen, she doesn't have any sexual assault cases against her
You're
at
going
all.
to shame people for taking money from the government when they're down.
Yeah, I take money from the government too. I get food stamps. It's all good.
Then you're a hypocrite.
Why are you
No,
shaming
I'm not a
people?
hypocrite.
I wouldn't
I'm
dare
not.
shame someone else for being down on their luck.
I'm not a hypocrite because number one, the food stamps that I have are indigent food stamps. They give them to the homeless people. They give them out freely here in Arizona to the homeless and shit. I applied for them. I was kind of required to get them when I first got here. I didn't have any fucking money. You know, I didn't have a job yet. So, you know, I got the food stamps. And I'm enjoying them and I love them. I love the stamps. They're fucking amazing. They're the best stamps in the world. So I don't care. I don't care what they say.
I'm just
My mom
honest.
was on food stamps for the first 5 years of my life.
I like to be like my president. You know what I'm saying? I like to be like
A serial sexual assaulter who's also racist.
Honest.
Yeah, dickhead.
Yeah, so that's a serial sexual assaulter who's also racist.
People who are collecting funds from the
I
government
ain't gonna
while
talk
you.
shit.
I don't know Joe Biden personally.
Did you call him racist?
You don't know? He said a serial sexual assaulter who's racist to Donald Trump. When you talk about Biden, he doesn't know Biden personally, even though he's voting for him.
Right.
But suppose since we know that he knows Trump personally, you're a hypocrite, right?
I should have brought up.
That's
Tara
what I'm saying,
Reid on
man.
the
You really opened these motherfuckers up with a can of worms, man. They fucking shut down mentally when you fucking approach it. They've never seen anything like this before. They're like, Rebe, am I looking at a black guy right now that's a Trump supporter? It's impossible, even for a computer.
Right. I mean, look at this butthole right here with the fucking fake ass "Make America Great Again" hat. What is it? "Make Atheism Great Again" hat on and shit.
Make America secular, like it never was.
Yeah, like it never was. America's always been secular. It's a secular country.
Hey guys,
We're not a
I'm bringing sexy back.
Matthew.
Yeah.
I muted you. He unmuted himself again. This motherfucker. Oh, you think you slick?
He came to say some shit. He came to throw that in, man. The lamest comment ever.
Thanks, Matt. Oh, this nigga killed me, man. Oh my gosh. I mean, this whole conversation. This is. I'm gotta say this after party. That's what Justin
This shit
should
was
do.
certified gold. We need to go like after they kick you out. When they finally kick you out, and we see like there's probably an hour of what just happened to them. The counseling they have to go through now that they've experienced this.
They lost an hour of their lives. I took them to a point of no return in this motherfucker.
No, but they had to counsel each other after what happened, man. You exposed them.
Yeah, I really did have to counsel them. Even and thank you again, Kat. You know, for your kind words. I know you didn't mean them for me, but you did not fucking trash talk me, and I will always remember you for that, Kat. Kat, I will always remember you for not fucking trash talking me and not fucking stooping to the level of this fucking jackass right here who decides to say, hey, you know what? Maybe I've been fucked in my ass. Maybe Trump supporters have been fucked in their ass, and that's why they act the way they do. Because I'm about to show some videos, and you know I'm done with this video. I'm done with
That's
this.
homophobic.
How many videos have you
I'm
shot?
done.
Is this 2 separate shows or just one show?
That's one fucking show. I'm done with that. I'm done with that now. Now I wanna show the videos of liberals losing their shit when they interact with Trump supporters. And this motherfucker Justin got motherfucking nerve to sit here and tell that bullshit ass lie. I didn't get upset because someone called me a Trump supporter because someone didn't like my fucking president. If that was the case, I would have gotten the fuck upset at the beginning of the motherfucking call. Instead, I was having a good fucking time. I was cracking jokes. I was having fun with it. I thought I was having fun with it. And I thought it was cool to continuously tell jokes over and over again, no matter how tasteless or colorless they were. I cracked on the fucking young boy a couple times. I called him a liberal Ben Shapiro. That's what the fuck he looked like. I should have been. I had. It was 1,000 other fucking jokes I thought of his ass. Eddie fucking Munster. He looked like fucking Eddie Munster and shit. But I was like, I'm not gonna fucking just spend the entire night ripping on him. I'm gonna fucking sit here. I'm gonna have this conversation with him. It's not a debate. It's a conversation. And apparently, what it was more of a talking down to, ladies and gentlemen. It was this little kid fucking trying to talk down to this grown ass man. And I was wondering why I was so fucking upset. But what threw me over the edge was Justin interrogating me as if I did something mortally fucking wrong. I almost fucked up that nigga brownie points. That's what the fuck happened. I almost fucked up his motherfucking brownie points with Mr. ACA host over here. That's what the fuck happened. See, Yumbo got fucking upset. He got butthurt. He's like, you hurt my feelings, nigga. You hurt my feelings. How can you have people like that on your motherfucking show? What were you thinking? Sir, you cannot do that. We are the liberals. We are the good guys. This is the crazy part. Justin, you're not even voting for their fucking candidate. Why are you kissing their ass? Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. You're voting for Joe Jorgensen. If you're going to be a middle of the road kind of guy and you're going to be voting third party candidate, you want to call yourself empathetic atheist, then be that. You see, I wasn't Prophet of John inside that chat. There's a reason why I put my name at the bottom of these little stream yards and shit. When I had that name down there, that's who the fuck I am. You got the Ray Bay on your fucking show. Now, if you had the Prophet of John would have sat there, said, yes, I am a Trump supporter. I'm going to leave it at that. Prophet of John don't discuss fucking politics with any of you fucking fools. None of you humans. Because you're not fucking worthy of it. Now, with Ray Bay, I might have to dial this bull the fuck on back because now I can see how fucking retarded and crazy liberals the fuck are. Even you, Justin, do not think that Joe Biden is good enough. Even you. And then you deign to sit there and interrogate me because it was some fucking fancy pants ass little kid. This fucking nipple sucking kid fucking getting upset and shit. Yo, like I said, be a man. Be a motherfucking man. I am a man. You a man. That young man is a man. We are fucking men. We ain't got time for this little fucking bullshit where we fucking, I'm done. I can't have a conversation. When you leave a conversation like that, you are fucking gone. When you can't hold a conversation like that, that means you've lost. You find some truth in the offense that you fucking heard. That means I won. I won. And I was right in my comment. And he knew I was fucking right. And that's why he was fucking offended. And when people get offended and shit, you tell them the motherfucking truth.
The right to a safe space more than it was like who gave the safe space? He gave safe to the Roddy little kid, but he should have gave you the safe space.
He should have gave me the same space. He should have gave me the same amount of time.
Safe space, like the personal space, like this is a personal safe space.
No, I didn't need I don't need a safe space. This is my safe. This is my safe space right here. I create my own safe space. I don't need Matthew. I don't need anyone to create my safe space for me. I'm not a victim.
No, I'm saying, but that's what Justin does. Justin gives a safe space to the sensitive, like get hurt to anybody. They give a safe space. Like, oh my God, if you say God, it's gonna hurt my feelings. If you say Jesus loved me, it's gonna make me cry. I need a safe space.
Yeah, he gave young boy.
Safe space show. They need the safe space.
I'm still laughing at this John right here. Thanks a lot, Jamie McCurdy. Really appreciate you repeat my one of my little catchphrases of the fucking eat a dick faggot.
Apparently,
fuck that ball.
People who believe in God feel safe, and people who don't need to help each other feel safe. They need each other. They depend on Justin to make them feel safe instead of God. Justin has to be their safety rescue instead of God.
I wonder.
Save me.
Let me see something
The
real
black
quick.
man is being mean to me. The black man said I'm not allowed to have a vagina.
They're afraid of a black man with a mind.
I never got upset with you for anything because I have a vagina, but you never.
Not afraid of a black man with a vagina, Matthew. What the fuck you talking about?
Hey, Taylor.
Transgender person you ever met.
Taylor, do you ever notice? Oh, let me see something real quick. When you type in the word liberal on YouTube, the first I don't even know if this is from my own personal searches, but when you type in the word liberal on YouTube, it starts off with liberal meltdown funny, liberals getting owned, liberals react to 2016 election results compilation, liberals versus logic compilation, liberalism, liberals crying on election night, hello darkness my old friend, liberal versus gun owner, liberal shoots guns first time, liberal reactions to election results, liberal arts, liberals reacts to 2016 election result exactly what the way you expected, liberals triggered 2019, liberals crying in 2016 compilation. This is not, it's like, it's all right. Now when you type in conservative, what do you get? Conservative. When I type in conservative, I get conservative twins, conservative twins reaction, conservative versus libertarian, conservative twins Cardi B. Well, that's because I watched the Hodge twins. I guess this is based off of my search predict. Oh yeah, this is based off of my search prediction. But it don't matter. Shut up. It says it right there at the bottom too. Report search predictions. Okay, never mind. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I feel so embarrassed. All right. No, I don't. I don't feel embarrassed. That was funny. That was a little funny bit. I hope people laugh at that shit when they watch this John later on and whatnot, you know, and just be like, oh my God, Ray Bay, you're fucking retarded.
But see, we laugh at that, and we're not being mean to you. We're not making fun of you. It's legitimately funny.
Yeah, because I see humor in it also. I caught myself in it, and it's terrible, you know. And I'm not fucking blowing up, and I'm not being upset about it. What I don't like is when people are fucking interrogating me on and accuse me of something I didn't do. And I know what I fucking said. Wasn't talking about transgender people. It didn't come out of my fucking mouth. I wasn't mocking transgender people. I was mocking women. If anything,
I'm talking about my
hey Taylor. Hey Taylor.
I'm transgender.
If I'm talking about
like the female. I have a female brain.
If I was talking about men and women biologically, right? Thank you, Matt. I have a point in my brain right now. So now,
I'm a man. I'm a man.
If I'm talking about women in a biological sense, and men, or I'm talking about being a man in a biological sense, and I start to try to sound like a woman, would that mean I'm talking about transgender people?
Yeah. No, but it was funny because they took it that way.
They took it that way. That's the way they took it. All right, man. You can talk.
They took it that way. That shit was.
If I legitimately have a brain that's exactly like the female brain, if I have a female brain in a male body, but I identify as male, what female brain in a male body would want to be female instead of male? Legitimately, if you have a female brain, you will want to be identified as male. That's legit. You want people to know you're a man if you have a female brain, and you gotta do it better than everyone else.
Right. Okay, Matthew. Okay, I guess that's how that works for you.
Legitimately, I have a female brain. I want to do man my own way in a better way than what's normal. Like I'm not cultural man. I'm better. I'm the man. Everyone else is a pussy.
Oh shit! Clap back of 2020.
People's weak insecurities, people anger, frustration, whatever. People want to be an asshole. Being an asshole with the man and being all insecure or whatever about like not understanding that people are human still. That's a pussy. I have a female brand. I identify as.
Are you calling me a pussy?
No, I'm saying what female person, what female born as a male would want to identify as female instead of male? Seriously, if you had a female brain, you're born male, you want to be identified as male. That's like a kinky fetish where you want to look like a female. Some people don't. So you don't feel like, and being insecure that way is masculine. You know that, right? If you're insecure that way, that's masculine. Like,
and they haven't said anything to me. My bad, man.
People want to look like a female for every reason. It's a fetish. They want to look pretty, or they don't want to be treated like treated like what they perceive as a man based on their
Mhm.
own insecurities of their past. If you have trauma about treating a certain way because you're male, that's masculine. That's not feminine. Man,
I really got to cheapen up. I got to really make my phone bill cheaper.
If you have a female brain, you want in a male body, you want to be male, and you want to do it better than everyone else. You want to show that you're better than everyone else. You want to prove that you're better. You want to prove what a man is, because everyone else is a pussy. You have a female brain and male body. You want to prove what a man is and can be for a woman. That's legit.
Thank you, Matthew. Really appreciate your fucking input there.
Yeah, how did it become a male in a female's body again?
Johnny Hawes is
This one?
on their live right now.
On where?
On the after show. On the Pathetic Atheist after show.
Yeah, that just shows, man. We don't cancel people.
Right.
They're trying to tell them to cancel and shit. We don't stoop to their level. Johnny's on there and he got shut down by Matt. Matt telling him, go fuck yourself and fuck off and this and that. Right, on Justin's show, while Justin stand idly by, pretending to be empathetic. And then, lo and behold, right, empathetic atheist, you say things, you start mocking the gays and shit, and he played a different card. He's like, no, I gotta roll with a different, right? This is a different case because that's a special protected people that deserves a different standard. That Ray Bay doesn't, because he's already put on the MAGA hat. He's made a decision.
He doesn't deserve any protection. He doesn't deserve any protection. Even though we consider black people to be oppressed and that they deserve all the protection in the world, he doesn't deserve any protection. That's exactly what I got. That's exactly what I got. I mean, I wasn't expecting anyone to protect me. I'm black. Come on now. I'm in the United States of America. I'm probably one of the most revered, feared, and hated demographic in the world. I mean, real shit. Black people are one of the most revered and feared demographic in the fucking world. It's right next to white people. We're about just as shitty as y'all are, but far greater. I mean, I may sound racist for fucking saying that, but that's the goddamn truth in my motherfucking mind and in my motherfucking brain. And if a white person or some fucking funky ass liberals telling me I'm oppressed in this motherfucking country, in the fucking future and shit, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. I'm gonna feel attacked. I'm gonna feel like I'm being racially disenfranchised and whatnot. And when I do make an argument against it, and bring up valid points as to why it's not the case, and I'm put down for them, I'm talked down to, and my points are talked down and belittled and not considered as a black man, I'm gonna get defensive and I'm gonna feel some fucking kind of way. And that's how I fucking felt. All right, guys, look, I'm gonna end the show. I'm gonna do this little outro log and shit. You guys want to sit around for it, or you want to fucking hide in the background and shit, like a couple of weirdos?
I'm not sure. I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent? All right, Taylor, what are your final thoughts, bro?
My final thoughts is, I think I already went over it, man. But I think you did a good job. You made this media platform proud. You went on there and you stuck it to those motherfuckers. And that you opened the eyes and the buttholes and the blood grenade, right? You opened the womb and let the menstrual cycle start. You got them reflecting on this shit, like what just happened. And there's an hour of footage at least of them reacting constantly, even when you're not there anymore, to the trauma you put them through. Well done, sir.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. There is really
standing ovation, sir.
And I'm sure it's on the Patreon page. I am still. I'm gonna go check it the fuck out. I'm gonna fucking watch it, and I'm gonna be like, man, and I'm gonna revel in it. I'm gonna revel in it because I deserve to revel in it. You know. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate it, man. You know, I was feeling bad. I was
You
feeling
made
kind
up
of
for the
bad about
gay ass shit Matthew did. Matthew didn't shock nobody. Matthew went and talked a circle, and I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Right? You talking, I get on there, and it's ridiculous. And then you came and you made up for Matthew. You saved this guy from a little butt whooping I was about to give him.
Hey man, we need fucking troublemakers. I got no fucking clips. I got no clips. I'm gonna let my mouth fly. And when people fucking try to stomp all over my fucking opinion, you know, I get upset. And I gotta admit, like I said, I keep saying throughout this fucking John, ladies and gentlemen, I let my anger get the best of me. I do let my anger get the best of me. And Justin, he hasn't cut all ties with me and shit. You know, I'm not angry at him. I'm not fucking mad. I don't hate his guts. I don't hate his guts. I make these jokes simple for the simple fact because of what he said at the very end and how he continued to talk about me. And how he continued to talk about me and how he used me and leveraged me with his little boyfriend there. That don't sit well with me. Kat, thank you once again. You are a sweetheart. You are a gem. You didn't stoop to their fucking level. That's why I say I'm a man. Because women don't do that shit in a conversation amongst men. She was a whole fucking lady the entire time. And you know, it really pains me.
You the man. You the man.
Hold on, I'm going to say this real quick. What really pains me is
you the man.
She be in these conversations, and I be hearing her trying to speak up and shit, and these other motherfuckers, these niggas is such jerks. They will talk over her. They won't let her finish what she has to fucking say. And I don't care anymore. I don't feel bad about fucking going off on this nigga on his fucking show. I might even take back my fucking apology. I don't feel bad about pissing these niggas the fuck off on their fucking platform. I just don't feel bad. I am the motherfucking man. I'm the man because I sat there and I fucking listened to all that fucking cock-a-baby bullshit. And I see you, Kat. I seen you. I listen. You'll try to be saying something and shit. You may have some, and you be having some motherfucking gems. And I just sometimes want to just tell them, hey, yo, shut the fuck up and let the lady talk. And I'm not even a fucking feminist. I'm not even a fucking soy boy. But you all are, or proclaim to be. You get upset when people talk. Maybe they like trannies. That's probably what it is. They probably like trannies. They probably just don't like real women. And they don't let them fucking talk. All right, I'm done. That was my rant. That was my rant right there. I'm fucking out of breath. I need a cigarette. All right, let me monologue out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for being here. Being the fuck here for this John and shit. 0 fucking view right there right now. But I seen a few people popping in there and shit. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for that one little like. I'm stoked. I love it. I love it. I love that one little motherfucking like right there. Hell yeah. And like I told that nigga, I'm a motherfucking man. I mean, like, I would know what a fucking man is and what a man isn't. I would know what a woman is and what a woman isn't. We can't be women. We can never be fucking women. Women go through a shit ton of shit that men don't ever have to fucking go through. And guess what? Men go through a shit ton of shit that women don't ever have to go through. Men have to go out there and get hard labor jobs and shit. If we want to fucking work, we can do hard labor. And usually those are the jobs for us. Women can go and get those jobs if they wanted to. Except they don't really have to because they've been known as being dainty. They've been the fair sex this entire time. They've been the fair sex. And I'm going to stick to what the word sex is. Sex is the gender, the identification, the biological assignment for the human species. And men we don't have babies. We don't have fucking periods. We don't have fucking menopause, menstrual fucking cycles and shit. We don't have cramps and whatnot. We don't have all the fucking STDs that these women can get. Just not even for fucking having sex. They can get ovarian cancer. They don't have to have sex for ovarian cancer. They could be a pure fucking abstinence practicing virgin and still get ovarian cancer. Women do go through a whole fucking lot. They go through a lot of motherfucking struggles. Why a man wants to be a woman, that's their fucking business. I don't care. But I will not fall behind the science that says that a man can biologically become a woman. That's not fucking how it works. On the outside, you may look like a woman, but on the inside, especially if you're still carrying a dick in between those motherfucking legs, you are a motherfucking man. My name is Ray Bay the asshole. Oh, and just because you a man, don't make you less of a fucking human than me. Don't make you less of a man than me. Hell no, let's not get that fucking twisted. You probably could knock me the fuck out on any motherfucking Sunday. Boop, knock me cold, clear off my motherfucking feet. And that's just fucking facts, sweetie. That's facts, boo-boo. Shit, do you. Men and women are saying, women, if you want to fucking be a man and shit, you know, you want to fucking go live that life, go ahead, knock yourself out. Guess what? You still can have fucking children, and we see many cases of it. We see many cases of it. Very few and far between, very rare, but we see the cases, many cases. And they're out there. They're out there having these babies, and they're doing a damn thing. Go ahead, knock yourselves out. But with that, I will fucking pass. I'm honored and privileged to be in all of your presence. My name is The Ray Bay, and I am the fuck out.